Hello and welcome to Kung Fu Cabinet episode 26. I'm your host, Kung Fu. In this episode we will review the 5 Venoms, aka 5 deadly venoms. Take out the word the, add the word deadly, and either spell the word 5 or use the numeral. You figure it out. Directed by Cheng Che, and starring Qian Sheng, Philip Kwok Chung Fong, Sun Chien, Lo Meng, and Wai Pak, with action directed by Lung Ting, Robert Tay Chi Sien, and Lu Feng, who also stars as the outrageous centipede character. Today and today only, Kung Fu fans, for your viewing pleasure, the Kung Fu Cabinet is proud to present the review of the iconic 1978's The 5 Venoms. The 5 Venoms is a prime Kung Fu Cabinet example of what I like to call Fumation. Classic Kung Fu is only classic if it's paired with a fine helping of Kung Fu fun and imagination. The 5 Venoms goes like this. The old dying Grand Master of the Poison Clan, whose grand creation of the 5 Venoms has revealed itself to be his nightmare, has learned the 5 ex-students are hunting for the retired master and his secret hidden treasure. The 5 Venoms, Lizard, Scorpion, Centipede, Toad, and Snake. Their identities unknown to all, yet they seem to be working together, somehow, along with corrupt officials, to find and steal the hidden treasure of the retired master of the Poison Clan. The dying Grand Master tasks his final student, Yang Day, played by Chiang Sheng, with finding and protecting the retired master and finding and destroying the evil 5 deadly venoms. And, knowing that Yang Day hasn't had enough time for training, the dying Grand Master has taught him the best fighting skills from each of the 5 venom fighting styles. Speaking of styles, if you're in the market for really top-of-the-line threads in today's most popular styles, then you want to visit the great Robert Hall Coast to Coast 10th Anniversary Celebration, where you can save 20 to 33%. For the location nearest you, see your phone book or write Robert Hall Clothes, 1241 Broadway, New York 1, New York. Come join the big Robert Hall 10th birthday celebration, where you'll find the newest, smartest fall clothing for men, women, boys, and girls, all priced to save you dollars. And even the 5 Venoms want to save dollars. Now tell Dad that we're man training, and let's check this out.
The ancient land of China, schools in the martial arts were a way of life, but none were as lethal as the one we are about to reveal. 5 deadly venoms. A secret society, each man unknown to the other, identified only by a mask, representing one of nature's deadly assassins, the centipede, the snake, the scorpion, the lizard, and the toad. 5 deadly venoms, 5 masters in the martial arts, each man pitted against the other in savage combat, and each trained in their own vicious method of killing. They practiced a special kind of kung fu, killing by instinct, with machine-like precision, lightning speed, and ruthless power, as ferocious and deadly as the venomous creatures from which it took its name, and whose stings were always fatal. Kill or be killed. 5 deadly venoms. No mercy asked, none given, in a kung fu epic as brutal as nature itself. 5 deadly venoms, survival of the fittest and kung fu action at its very best in the most spectacular martial arts program of the year. 5 deadly venoms, 5 stinging ways to die. Pick your poison. You'll be stung to your seats. Don't miss 5 deadly venoms, a Shaw Brothers presentation.
Kung Fu, wow, did you see that? I kept it short and simple because this one is jam-packed with Kung Fu fun, which I like to call Kung Fun. You really need to watch this one. The production is top-notch and director Cheng Che and the studio went full throttle. The sets, the scenery, costumes, weapons, camera work, stunt work, and choreography are outstanding. Kung Fu, yeah. The concept of the 5 Venoms, each with their own fighting style, for some has been considered the root that makes the 5 Venoms a Kung Fu classic. So much so that the movie has made its way into popular songs, movies, and the hearts of generations of Kung Fu fans. Kung Fu, yeah. Your host knows it's not the 5 styles that make this a classic, and that what makes it a Kung Fu classic is the great imagination, action, and the outrageous special effects. Thanks again to the action team on this one, the same team who worked on the movie Brave Archer 2, Lung Ting, Robert Tay Chi Sien, and Lu Fang. Again, as in Brave Archer 2, the fight scenes are fast, complex, accurate, and packed full of jaw-dropping skill. Kung Fu, yeah. Watching this masterpiece, you'll notice that our star, Yang Dai, played by Xian Sheng, becomes more of a bystander, and that the movie's main focus becomes the amazing 5 Venoms. See Qian Sheng in these other Kung Fu bangers like Invincible Shaolin, Crippled Avengers, and 5 Fighters from Shaolin. Playing the Scorpion is Sun Qian. See him in The Kid with the Golden Arm, Human Lantern, and Bastard Swordsman. Kung Fu, yeah. Philip Kwok Chung Fung plays the Lizard. See Philip in The Brave Archer, Shaolin Temple, and Chinatown Kid. Lo Mang is Toad in the movie and can be seen in kickers like Crippled Avengers, 5 Element Ninjas, and 10 Tigers of Kwang Tong. Wei Pak comes slithering on the scene as the Snake. Catch Wei Pak in chopstick killer movies like The Mad Monk series, Strikes Again, The Magnificent Butcher, and The Young Master. Lu Fang quickly goes into action as the Centipede. You can revel in Kung Fu amazement while watching Lu Fang in The Magnificent Ruffians, 2 Champions of Shaolin, and Legend of the Fox. No time for a love interest in this flick, and no sign of the Kung Fu Cabinet's favorite Kung Fu movie character, the slutty 2-timing can't trust them as far as you can throw them, Kung Fu movie villain woman. Kung Fu, yeah. This movie reminds me of Hang 'em High meets The Incredible Mr. Limpet. This Kung Fu classic runs 97 minutes depending on the version you watch, and I consider it a Kung Fu movie for the advanced beginner Kung Fu movie fan. On Kung Fu's scale of Kung Fu, I give it an 8. A 1 is not even a Fu, and a 10 is a Kung Fu Pow. That's it for this episode of Kung Fu Cabinet. Keep an eye out for more episodes, and we'll see you in the Kung Fu Cabinet. Thank you.